Celebrities walking out of interviews sends a clear message. They won't tolerate disrespect or inappropriate questions. When that line is crossed, walking out becomes a way to reclaim dignity and set boundaries. Let's have a look at some of the celebrities who just couldn't take it anymore. Let's start with...
Do you ever worry about your moment having passed? You want to wrap up?
Paris Hilton.
To have this individual repeatedly harassing you, how unsettling is that?
It's very unsettling because you don't know what frame of mind someone is like that, who now 4 times has tried to get in contact with me, and he keeps getting in trouble for it, yet he keeps coming back. So obviously there's something wrong with him.
Why do you work so hard?
I like being able to do whatever I want, to buy whatever I want, and to not have to ask for permission from my parents. Like I've seen some of my other friends who, you know, they're adults, but they live like children.
Do you worry at times that the people who have followed in your footsteps, like Kim Kardashian, are overshadowing you?
No, not at all.
There's been some talk about the ratings in the show being low. Has that upset you?
No.
Never a feeling of, do you ever worry about your moment having passed? You want to wrap up?
When I was curious about one thing going back to
Kelly Clarkson.
I don't mind meat in the morning. Yeah. Well, still.
But sometimes it's not the guest, but the host who walks out.
Oh, dear. We got to get a fan for you, Kelly. You look a little hot under the collar.
Are you serious? Those are the words I used? Like, I was like, did I just say that? It's not a bad thing, though. Okay, here we go. Okay, so do you still have that belt, the ping pong? You kicked my butt.
Gordon Ramsay.
Can I just clear something up? There was a report here a couple of weeks ago saying that you'd been in the States and that you'd come back looking refreshed.
And sometimes it seems like the hosts want the guests to walk away.
Apparently you were looking quite a bit younger. They were saying that you'd had Botox. Has the US affected you like that?
Yeah, now, you're a smart girl, right? I saw you first thing this morning. Honestly, I got my 6 o'clock rise, straight up. Now, do you actually think I've had Botox? Do you think I need my money back? I mean, are you stupid?
I must say, you look so fit and healthy. For a man who lives his life tasting food, how do you keep so fit and healthy?
Yeah, it's called a marathon.
Welcome to Australia. It's good to have you here. You are, if nothing else, not boring, my friend. You're an interesting man, and a lot of people love you. A lot of people hate you, but you are not boring, and that's a good thing. We wish you all the best for your stay here.
Thank you so much.
Does he look like he's had Botox, Lisa?
Botox.
He looks very fit and healthy. I don't know which way he's going to take that. He's gone.
Sold off. Gee, it took us 12 minutes to get a walk-off.
LeBron James.
OnlyFans. I feel like you guys could definitely do a dope collab.
You what?
Safari, he's killing it on OnlyFans.
Right, he's married.
Speaking of scoring, there's a fine line when it comes to a married couple.
Right, but you know,
No, that's weird.
You can
don't
just
play with me like
post
that.
up and just look cool together,
no,
right?
just don't disrespect it like
I don't know.
marriage.
No. I don't think. I'm not suggesting anything that she would not be happy with.
Don't be disrespectful.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Have you spoken to Soulja Boy recently?
No, you?
No, actually. His old number doesn't work anymore. I've been really wondering what's going on with him.
Okay.
So you guys had like a thing about a year ago? Or would you ever consider doing music with him?
Hey, guess what?
Yeah, what?
I'm out.
50 Cent.
What's up with French? Are you guys cool? Are you not cool?
I don't really have interest in it. Like, there's not much going on.
There was rumors that you snuffed him in a club in Miami or something. Is there any truth to any of that?
No, there's no truth to that.
Okay.
Would I do a thing like that?
I don't know, I wouldn't put it past you.
Why would you think that way? Would you think Will Smith would do that?
I
can't believe you would say these things about me.
I'm not saying them about you. The internet said these things about you.
I think this guy right here would assault French Montana.
But 50 would not assault French Montana.
Not me, no. You kidding me?
Okay, word.
Why would I do a thing like that?
At times, a walkout can also end with a bit of philosophy.
Peace, my brother. Do not allow my inner peace to disturb your inner demon.
Bill O'Reilly.
All right, let me give you an example. The mosque down here on 9/11. That's inappropriate. It's sure they have a right to do it, and the Constitution, but it's inappropriate because a lot of the 9/11 families, who I know, say, look, we don't want that.
Yeah,
that shouldn't be there.
But what about the discussion?
No. But there's the president. There's the president going, well, they have a right to do it.
Yes,
and then the guy says, and then
this is America.
Hold it. Listen to me, because you'll learn.
Well, speaking about inner peace, Bill O'Reilly seemed to break whatever peace Joy and Whoopi had one fine day.
So he says to the press, yeah, they have a right to do it, and that's true.
Yeah.
And then the question is, but what about the wisdom of it, Mr. President? And he goes, I'm not going to comment. Whereupon everybody in the country goes, what?
Well, wait a minute. Let me ask you this.
Let me
ask you this. So you're saying that Americans are not smart enough to recognize that while it is part of our Constitution to say freedom of religion and freedom to worship, and there were 70 families who are Muslim who also died in that building. Yeah. So you're saying that that his saying that they have the right to do it and not saying any more than that is why his approval rating has gone down?
I'm showing that there is a gulf between Americans wanted to know what his opinion was on the issue, and he wouldn't give it.
We're Americans.
That's one thing.
But you know, so what about
you agree with him.
No,
Most
we're Americans. I'm an American.
And let me break this to you. 70% of Americans don't want that mosque down there. So don't give me the we business.
I want to see that.
You want to bet on that? You want to bet? I'll show you that poll in a minute.
All I'm saying is that Americans don't want it.
But
why is that? But why aren't we saying
it's inappropriate?
Why is it inappropriate when 70 families died? What are you
killed
talking
this on 9/11.
I don't want to sit here now. I don't want to sit here now. I don't. I'm outraged by that statement.
You're outraged about Muslims killed us on 9/11.
Quentin Tarantino.
But you must care very deeply that this doesn't become, a film that stands out from the rest of your body of work as one that is, trashed by more people or anything like that.
It's not trashed by more people. What you're saying is not correct. It's not trashed by more people.
I'm not saying it is. I'm saying that are you concerned? I mean,
no, I'm not talking about the movie right now. You're talking about, I'm talking about there is actually a dialogue going on about slavery right now that has not been happening at all. It's a subject people are afraid to talk about. And now because of this movie, people aren't afraid to talk about it. People are talking about it. Somebody likes the movie, and they write a review on this. I mean, especially in a world right now where you actually have the internet, where actually anybody can actually now speak publicly, which was not the case before.
And one person who did sit through but seemed ready to walk out decided to put the interviewer in his place.
But why are you so sure that there's no link between enjoying movie violence and enjoying real violence?
I'm going to tell you why I'm so sure. Do not ask me a question like that. I'm not biting. I refuse your question.
Why?
Because I refuse your question. I'm not your slave and you're not my master. You can't make me dance to your tune. I'm not a monkey.
You've seen Django Unchained, and now you've seen Tarantino Unchained. Walk out of interviews if they feel offended, or is it unprofessional and best for them to stay and defend themselves if they're feeling disrespected? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.